Thank you. My mic was off. I'm such a dummy. I'm sorry, guys. My apologies. So essentially, yeah, no, the whole thing kind of sucks. I noticed it immediately this morning. I was very disappointed by it once the packs went live because it was the first thing I looked for. Like, to be totally transparent, I need a punches and promos card pack so that I can pull the Miz. I need like some Legends card packs, and I was hoping those would be included in these DLC packs. Not to mention last year. Now, it was pack 3, but last year pack 3 with the Pat McAfee pack, which everybody hates, the live event reward was that Diamond Braun Strowman, which was so great for grinding. So to see that this these live events offering one Superstar Series 2 card when I have every Superstar Series 2 card, like I've cleared out the card market, just not great. I was really counting on some Legends packs and punches and promo packs. So yeah, I wrote this email to, I guess it was through their support website. I'll just share it in the chat here, but I'll read it here quickly. I suggest, I can't share it in the chat because it's way too big. Apparently chat, whoops. I don't know, I moved it onto the screen. No, I don't want to delete background. I just want to delete those words I put on the screen. Text. There we go. Remove the text. Yes, that's what I want to remove. So I said, hello, I'm writing regarding the current live events for Duncan Destruction DLC in MyFaction mode. Right now, each event is only awarding a single Superstar Series 2 pack completion. This appears to be a mistake, as previous DLC events offered a 4-tier reward structure with a variety of current card packs unlocked through repeat completions. Given the format used for earlier DLC drops, the fact that we're still waiting on the mystery celebrity reward from the first pack, this current setup seems off. Can you please confirm that this will be corrected when the events go live tomorrow? Thanks in advance for looking into this. Best regards. So polite, but it's assuming that they've made a mistake and that they are going to correct it. Not, is this correct? Because I want to put it in a situation where, like, the assumption is that this can't be correct with what they're offering here, especially to people who are buying DLC. Like, if you're getting the Duncan Destruction pack, which, number one, is probably the most disliked pack out of these ones. Nobody wants these NBA stars, so at least give some decent rewards with the NBA stars to people who paid money for the pack. It's just kind of insulting. And look, I try to be a positive Pete, and I will continue to try to be a positive Pete. We're going to be playing the island here in a second. Actually, I've really enjoyed the island quite a bit. Yeah, this just isn't great. So I don't know. The cards are the rubies, but none of them are like standouts. There's no grinding cards in them. Like, I don't see myself beyond being needed to use them for the live events, which I may or may not even do for one pack. Like, I probably will do it just to say I did it because I hate having to open events. But yeah, probably, like, it just doesn't make sense to me. Like, why they would go this route. I just don't understand. So I'm hoping that their placeholders, they get fixed. Now, for the Shawn Michaels card, and I guess it was the Ultimate Challenge 8 and the Mr. Perfect boss battle, we were hoping we'd see more added in, and they weren't there either. So I don't know. This could be 2K's new thing. They could be cracking down on the freebies given in MyFaction. But if that's the case, like, I love the mode. I obviously have created a YouTube channel and streaming about the mode, but that's disappointing. And I'll continue to play, but like, you're pushing people away from the mode, which isn't a good thing. Like, you should be welcoming people in and giving people a reason to play this mode, especially with people's opinion on the mode in general. Because like, a lot of people, like, especially if you go into like the WWE Reddit, games Reddit, and a few of the others, which isn't MyFaction focused, people hate it. Like, they just talk about being a money grab. And like, to be totally fair, it's full of microtransactions. There's VC purchases. And there are people who spend a lot of money on it. But I think there's a lot of good within the mode. But I just don't want to see them pushing people away. So that's kind of where my thought process is with the DLC drops today. There's nothing to do regardless today. I'm going to be away Friday, Saturday. So, um, oh, I appreciate that. Thank you, Raven. Um, I'm going to be away Friday, Saturday. If the event rewards aren't fixed tomorrow, I probably won't get to those challenges till Sunday or Monday, at the earliest. Because I just don't see the point in putting a lot of pressure and getting them done, considering I'll get a few Series Superstar 2 packs, which I have every card on. So yeah, no, that's kind of my thought process behind it. And look, I'm not going to continue. This is not me ranting saying, F the mode, I'm done. I know there's people upset with the mode, and I don't want to get into a negative tirade. I don't want to get into a negative tirade about this. There seems to enjoy MyFaction. I'm actually really enjoying the island. I think the island's the best part. I think we talked about this. Yeah, we definitely did talk about this. The island reminds me so much of the DLC from 2K20, which I think is by far. 2K20 had its problems. I picked it up very late in its life cycle on sale, because I heard what a dumpster fire was, but I got it like dirt cheap. I think 40 for the biggest version, 40 Canadian dollars for the biggest version. I was like, you know what? I do want to try this. So and I love the DLC, and the MyFaction, the island is reminding me of the best parts of the weirdness that you can get out of that. So, yeah. So, and like, I don't know, psilocybin consciousness. I'm sure I'm saying that right. Um, it shows a toolbox at the top that says DLC reward showcase. See how long to give us tomorrow on the live events. The only time that you can use those cards. Yeah. And they're really mad about the MFP so-called glitch. Well, and to be totally transparent, that's their fault. The DLC, like the MFP glitch, wasn't my fault. Wasn't anybody who's used it fault. I didn't use it. I didn't even know about it. I missed it. I found it about an hour later, with everything that had gone on there. So, yeah, it's just not great. So yeah, I don't know. But we'll continue to do this. Hey, hello, Nicholas. Thank you for jumping in on the stream. So we're going to jump over to the island. We're going to do some stuff on the island. I guess I should switch over to gameplay here. I've only got a limited time. I will have to pause when my kids get home from school and give them a few quick directions. So I'll probably just take a quick be right back once that happens. And just talk to my kiddos for a second to make sure that they are doing the things they need to do after school. And then I'll have to get ready for soccer. So this will probably wrap up around 5:15 to 5:30. So we'll go for about 2 hours, to make sure that we're set up. So, where did we leave off in the stream last night? Well, we were on the island here. And we were going through the island, and we had beaten a Rhea Ripley match. It took me like 3 tries to beat her. She was not easy. Apparently, I got a trophy afterwards. She was a legend difficulty person on that we were fighting there. So I want to sit in that cafeteria and eat. You know what I really want to know? What's on the signs? On the concession menu. I wonder if they're like Roman Reigns themed stuff, but they're so blurry. I can't make them out. There's no good like camera mode in this mode. Okay, so we beat Rhea Ripley, and now we've have to talk to Solo. I assume we're gonna fight Solo. Solo's waiting in the passageway between the Deadlands and the Temple of the Ancestors. So we gotta find the passage to the, I guess this is the way to the Temple of the Ancestors. So we're going to go this direction here. We've already done, I think we did already. Yeah, we're done all the daily stuff from last night. Daily and weekly challenges already. So there isn't anything to catch within those. So the path to the dead man will be over here. So we'll just go in between there and we'll find Solo and see if this mission gets completed or not. And then it should give us a few more missions. And I think we might go and change the colors of my cyborg guy. There he is. Okay, so let's see what Solo has to say. Because I do want to get to the Chapter 3 stuff on this at some point. Heard you're in hot water with the wise men. You know my relationship with that man has never been warm and fuzzy. I let you fight me because I needed to know if you're the real deal, and that much I learned. But what are you learning? More importantly, what do you think my cousin Roman is learning? There's more to this. The competition, the island, than he's letting on to. I'm ready to knock the boat yet, but I hope that if that time ever comes, you remember that you have options. All right. I really hope the new live event rewards changes. Yeah, 100%. I'm going to post the letter on my YouTube page. Just like so people can see what I sent support if you guys want to send something similar. There's a new message on the line, so we got to listen to the line. Are you able to download the... Yeah, I was able to download the 41 pack. They're in my spots when I go there. I spoke to the wise man, had a very interesting conversation with the wise man. Maybe I was wrong about you. Maybe I was wrong to trust you with certain information. I need some time to reevaluate certain decisions. It seems like you need some time to get your head on straight. Next time I say jump, I expect you to ask how high. I'm the tribal chief, no one else. Okay. So that, okay, so I should have just finished that last night so we could finish this quest. So in the WrestleMania 41 pack, which just went live, it was included with the Bloodline edition. There's supposed to be a new superstar, and a Persona card, 2 Persona outfits from WrestleMania 41 with cards. So like 2 Personas essentially from WrestleMania 41, plus the WrestleMania 41 arena. And so what they've released today is you can buy that pack individually. Apparently it's only $9.99 US, which seems like a steal actually. But you get just the night and day version of the arena. They have not announced who the superstar is, or they have not announced who the 2 Persona cards are going to be. So, which is a little disappointing. All right, so we need to talk to the ghost of Paul Bearer here. You're still on the island. I'm glad to see you haven't spirited away. Woo! I told you before that I'd be able to direct you to more powerful artifacts, and I hold true to my urn. The urn has had a powerful start. I'm intrigued. Of course you are, because this artifact changed the game. Triple H's sledgehammer. Sweet. Find it and unleash a special power, but tread lightly for all artifacts you'll find on the island. The search for this one brings forth echoes of the past. So search for it inside the Deadlands Cathedral, which is right here. So I guess we're going in here and we're looking for Triple H. So we'll probably get different versions of the game. I'm really actually excited. So there's a few unlocks for Chapter 3 of the island. Robot Cody Rhodes, Firefly Funhouse, Alexa Bliss, and apparently you get to play as Lily, which I think is super cool, actually. Okay, so we're looking for a Sledgeth hammer. Search it for inside the cathedral. So we're inside the... Okay, that's for fighting people. I don't want to fight people. Everybody, when you try to fight people, is like level 100, and they'll destroy you. There should be... sledgehammer somewhere around here. This place isn't that big. Well, there's a bunch of people over here. This could be for the new Chapter 3 DLC that everybody's over there for. This room's not that big. Where's this stupid sledgehammer? Search for it inside the Deadlands Cathedral. How many... Okay, so I've got a few different quests that I could do if I... Apparently talking to Zero again, and that's where you can unlock Zero as a superstar. Rich Orikawa. Oh, this is the John Cena one people were talking about yesterday where he's a gangster. Okay, so we need to find... Why aren't I finding this stupid sledgehammer? Search for it inside the Deadlands Cathedral. So I'm in the cathedral right now, so it should be somewhere around here. Sometimes it's like in an area you can't reach and you like miss it. Like when I was looking for the piece of the urn and it was on a barrel on like the brown building, and it was just very hard to see because it was like brown and you couldn't go up close to it. Okay, I don't want to do a match. Somebody want to tell me where this stupid sledgehammer is? Maybe I have to go back in and out. Also, you can have friends online, apparently, in this. Why would that matter on the island? I don't understand. It's like a single-player story, and I get that there's lots of people on the island, but there's nothing... Okay, let's exit and go back in. Ink piercings, so that's like a tattoo store. I'm not missing anything here, am I? Just check the outside. So that's the cemetery, which we... Looks like maybe they'll unlock something through there down the line. Huh. Would you like to enter the Deadlands? I really wish I would say cathedral, so at least it's under the window thing on the left side of the match place. Okay, I'll go look. I swear I looked under there and I didn't see it, but thank you for letting me know, Nicholas. So there's the match thing. Here's the left side. There it is. Okay, I don't know if it was highlighting before. The hammer's in your hands, feels heavy. My friend, you seek something that doesn't belong to you. Okay, so we're going to get to fight mankind here. Still, you're as deranged as me. If you want to go forward and claim this, you'll pay your penance. Sure, let's do it. I got to retool my suit out too. I would like to get his colors a little more in line. Because I think the cyberpunk style suit is super cool. So we're going to try and get all our stuff in. I mean, I found the sledgehammer already. Ah, he missed it. We're going to go for another shot here. Just trying to get all the stuff in all at once at the beginning of the match. Let's do a quick carry. And then we just got to get our mini strikes in. I kind of like this design of how they've like do so many strikes and you get like a reward. I'd like to see that a little bit more in MyFaction because it's just so rigid on like, here's the 7 things you can do. Mind you, they don't want to give us more money in MyFaction. I don't know what difficulty this character is going to be at because we're at the start of a new match. So I'm going to see if I can pin him after a single signature. Or a single finisher. Come on, Mr. Foley. I just want to hit a finisher on you. Look, Foley's baby boy. Mrs. Foley's baby boy. Alright, let's see what happens here. Oh, okay. Must have had... Oh, I don't know. Maybe he had, like, resiliency, but I don't think he did. Probably should have waited. Yo, what's going on, Michael? We're on stream 1 of today. I might get a second one. This is a quick 2-hour stream. I can't go more than 2 hours today, because I got kids' soccer later. We're working on Chapter 2 of the island, so we can get to the Chapter 3 stuff. Because some of the Chapter 3 rewards seem pretty cool, even though the whole MyFaction piece is very disappointing with what's come out today. Alright, we're going to go for another finisher. And he'll... No. Sorry, Mankind. I'll get a little more. Oh, why do I hear... You know what? That's my fault. Wait, give me a second. Thank you for pointing that out. Turning off the desktop audio. Okay, so... in order to get everything to work... to play music, I have to turn desktop audio on. So, and then I also have the screen capture audio on. I should be turning that off, so I can turn the intro music up, like when I turn the intro music on. That's my fault. My apologies. Everything should be fixed now. Okay, so we're close to going up another level here. We should really take a few minutes and make my guy look cool. I assume we're going to be running around the island now fighting ghosts of Triple H's past. Probably leading up to a Triple H fight. Maybe probably not another Shawn Michaels. Continue search the arcade of tomorrow. So we got to go to the arcade of tomorrow now. It looks like we'll go inside. So we got to find that sledgehammer. Hopefully it'll stick out a little bit better in the arcade of tomorrow. Okay, so we're going to go this direction. I do want to stop by, and we're going to spend a few seconds and work on the coloring of my suit. Because I would like to make it look a little bit better. You know what, let's just go out here. I know that there's a... There's the arcade tomorrow. All right. We're going to go to the appearance here. Now, somebody was telling me that there's a bodysuit which you can get, which goes under... the thing. That looks like tech. Maybe that's supposed to be it? I don't know. They all have pretty good movesets. I haven't even tried one of them yet. I'm still disappointed about the live event situation. Maybe that's it. I don't know. We'll go with that one. Oh, I don't have enough remaining points to use that one. Okay, well, what if I delete... We're going to remove that part. And then I want to put that on. Still don't have enough parts. That's dumb with a capital D. Is there another one that makes sense to put on? Yeah, these are all cheaper. Somebody tell me if I'm in the right spot. Okay, I don't want to go through and do this right now. We'll keep going at this later. Because I realized how many things I'll have to do it. Okay, so we need to go into the arcade tomorrow, which is just going to be over here. Now we're going to look up Triple H's sledgehammer again. Man, it sure took a second to load there. Okay, so we got to look for a hammer. Search inside the arcade of tomorrow. So let's see if I can find it without being a dum-dum. There's 0. They'll be used on a future quest line. There it is. Found it this time. Worn wood, cold metal. They're all about picking up the hammer in your hands, but there's something more. Ah, Mr. Apex Predator, Randy Orton. I guess we're doing a Randy Orton match now. Kind of like these Lost Artifact ones, honestly. Let's do this. So, we're I think a few more matches and we're gonna level up yeah, we'll level up Wet Blanket, which is exciting. I think Wet Blanket's my favorite badge. Ah, I didn't get it. Thought I was going to get it. It's fine. We are doing fine here, my friends. Which reminds me, thank you for everybody joining me on the afternoon. What do you guys prefer schedule-wise? Schedule-wise, like morning, or afternoon, evening streams? Although once you get a job, it'll probably become exclusively evening streams. I think we're almost done all the stuff I need to get. Come on, man. Randy, you just had to stay down.
Drops the hammer right on the lower back. Just punishing their opponent.
What's his plan here? He's going to jump from the top?
Sky high. Reversal. And that turns things around.
Oh, one of my friends posted something. Oh, I thought it was going to be about potentially the pay-per-view because it was on the wrestling. Okay, so we're going to lift him up. And we're going to slam him down. And we're going to do our signature. And he blocked it. That's fine. Means we get a pin kick out. We'll keep priority here. Let's see if we can use Wet Blanket on him a little bit for... Get his stun bar up and stun him. Yes, I can see the physical cost of this match, Michael Cole. He's okay, good. We got Wet Blanket. The WrestleMania pack is not included in the season pass, so I need to buy that. Yep. Yeah, the I got the Bloodline edition, so it came in there.
Look at the intensity from the perched on the shoulders. Feast your eyes. That just put down the Viper. Oh. It's a revolving door of forearms. Ouch.
All right, I think this will be enough to pin Randy. I hope. Yeah, right now there's no rush for like. Unless you just really want the arenas, you can grab the WrestleMania pack now. There's still supposed to be an unannounced superstar, which hasn't been announced, plus 2 Persona cards featuring attires from WrestleMania 41, which none of those have been announced or are available. So... All right, so Randy's really going at it here. Is that a wake-up taunt? Yeah. Come on.
This one's becoming too close to call. It's hard to... Oof, that puts an end to that rally. Oh, right on the arm. Not good.
Did I miss it, or did Halliburton not end up in the pack? I think he's in there. He was in my 5 cards when I opened them up. So I'm pretty sure he is.
This could be it. And he fights it off. What do you have to do to put
All right.
this guy away?
I just want to pin Randy Orton. He's taken 2 finishers, a signature.
Oh, that'll weaken your arm. Both arms captured, and vitriolic stomps. To stomp in every single part of his body.
Oh, we're going up. How much was the Bloodline Edition? Way too much money.
He's starting to look back.
So my kid wanted it because of the... My kid forked out $40 to help with it, and he's hardly even played the game. Because it came with some special Roman Reigns shirts to wear in the island, and Jimmy Uso shirts to wear in the island.
Fist to the face. Great counter.
Should have waited, but I think this will be enough to pin him. So, I think it was like $179 Canadian.
Perched on the shoulders. Feast your eyes. It's over. You can't survive that again.
Yeah, make sure you, if you haven't downloaded the pack, you need to download the pack there.
He's got the victory.
When my friend posted something from the WWE's Twitter, I assumed it was related to Crown Jewel this weekend. It was not. It was something about, because I had posted something, Cody, or Kevin Owens' podcast interview he did with Cody Rhodes. Yeah, you got the deluxe. So yeah, just make sure you download the, like from the game menu, from the add-ons. You got to make sure you download it. Same with, if you got the Bloodline Edition, you need to download that WrestleMania pack separately. All right, well. Isn't this interesting? That you underestimated. Don't get confused. You got lucky, nothing more. But the sledgehammer isn't even the real deal, ghost or not. I'm going to give Paul Bear a piece of my mind. Good luck on this fool's errand. Oh my God, there's a prime bottle. I want a prime bottle. Okay, so now we need to search for outside Hero HQ. So we need to go to Hero HQ next. Yeah, don't get me started on the WrestleMania pack. I think there's a lot of misses today, just in general. What should be like a good amount of content, like the islands are getting some cool stuff. Like Firefly Funhouse, Alexa Bliss is in it. Is Hero HQ? Yeah, we can just go this way to Hero HQ. Firefly Funhouse, Alexa Bliss is going to be in it. Lily as a doll, the Cyborg Cody. There's a lot of cool stuff that's in the pack. Okay, well, there's the hammer right there, so we didn't have to go very far. It's identical to the others, plain and unassuming, though if wielded correctly, the damage will be unspeakable. And the feel, well, nothing remarkable. And yet, there's Triple H on the game. Just because this version of me is kissing ass in a suit somewhere, you think you can steal from me and get away with it? You want to play? Let's play. The problem is, I know how to wield that thing. Do you? I'm sure I can figure it out. Good luck. Okay, this is going to be some sort of Extreme Rules match, I bet. I was expecting the tour, the DLC, and the WrestleMania pack. Yeah, I was hoping for more tool. They never did say, oh, there's a... That's kind of cool, starting with a weapon right in the middle of the ring. I kind of like that, actually. Then you can, like, just go and grab it. Before I get tricked, I'm sure... Yeah, it is Extreme Rules. Let's get that hammer and start. Oh, my God! Holy shit! You guys see that sledgehammer?
Anything is possible. After all, we're watching Triple H back in action on the island of relevancy. Manages to reverse it. Veteran instinct got him right where he wants him.
Really? You're going to try and pin me? Wow, I almost didn't kick out there. At first, I thought I could get a rain out. Then I realized it's Extreme Rules.
No disqualifications. You
Yeah, so in Canada, definitely more expensive. I think it was, I was looking at this Switch 2 game because my friends and I were talking about the other day. The drag and cross wheeler, the new Nintendo Switch one that uses the mouse controls like you're moving a wheelchair. But is that like your special hammer? Maybe they're all special mallets. Oh, I didn't see sparks on that one. Come on. He's going to try and hit me with a signature. Oh, maybe not. All right. Doesn't seem like the smartest way to go about that, but sure. All right, and wet blankets paying dividends. That was a good thing to pick up. No, I want the hammer. We're going to hit him with the hammer a bit more. This sparking... This sweet-ass hammer. Oh, I should have waited there. Just a warning, my kids will be home in a second. I'm going to, once they get in, just have a quick talk to them about after-school chores. Is there any live events going on Saturday? So they've only listed live events for the new DLC, and they are garbage. They're only doable once each, and they only give you... they only give one Superstar Series 2-pack. It's been a very disappointing day in that regard. Triple H. Come on, Triple H. He hasn't even hit me with anything. A little too early. Okay, I think I got whatever that finisher was. And now we're going to hit him with another finisher. I think that'll be enough to pin him. We'll find out in a second here. No, it's still not enough. Wow. He doesn't have resiliency. This mallet's so cool. I need to work on my character's speed a bit. All right. That's fine. Let me, it's all sledgehammers. I like how he has lightning quick reflexes and I don't. I'm the one who rolled out of the thing and then I tried to hit him and he's still, like, he should have been stunned for a second because I reversed it. It's Extreme Rules, not Falls Count Anywhere, so we should be done this in a second. I think this will probably be the last one of this quest line, unless I got a different Triple H they want us to... Okay, so we're going to... Oh, no. I don't know which is the sparking one. Just in case. We should be able to beat him here now. Get him up. I think we should be able to beat him. I don't know. This is quite a few finishers we've done to him. There's a list of the patch notes. I just think it was more the new additions to the game when I looked at it. I don't think there was anything major. There it is. major within the notes themselves. We should be upgrading that to Wet Blanket to the next level soon. Does it say? Well, there's just a whole lot of Hall of Fame challenges there. They should only show the next one. So one more match. And then still a ton of running kicks I have to get to upgrade that locomotion badge. And we'll go up a level in a second here on the island. Which reminds me, people who are tuning in, if you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Nathan. I am, I guess I stream and do videos about MyFaction WWE 2K24 or 25. Might as well keep it safe for me and put it to use. Just don't come to my throne anymore. I see you found what you've been looking for, and no doubt witness the extra flourishes that the weapon comes. Yes, Ghosty, did you put the kit up to this? Don't worry, I wouldn't hurt a dead man. Well, except one very particular dead man you're extremely familiar with. Honestly, with all the corporate mumbo jumbo coming out the month, it's time to remind everyone what the game is capable of in the ring. So thanks to me getting an invite to this dimension, might hang out here a bit, especially here Shawn Michaels is around somewhere. Well, that's not how it works. You have to go back. Sorry, I don't think so. Later. Okay, so that was kind of fun. That sledgehammer's super cool. And we got some VC for that too. Maybe they'll change. I've seen a few events show one prize, then strange at launch. That's what I'm hoping. I wrote and I'll give the same advice to everybody. I wrote a support email to WWE 2K25, to their support team. So yeah, I think the more they hear from people, the more likely they are to do something. Would be my hope. All right, so we got to go back to the Deadlands. So I don't think that's this area. No, that's Arcade Tomorrow. So we have to go back over here. Why are my kids not home yet? They should be home by now. I bet they're just hanging outside with their friends. Or maybe the bus has been delayed or something. They've got 2 days left of school. They're so happy to... Okay, so it's over here. I know people said that like this needed a map, but honestly, I've had no problems finding my way around the place. You can kind of look up and see everything. It should still have a map. Like, don't get me wrong. Oh, it's in the graveyard. It should still have a map, but like I haven't had any major issues navigating this place. This reminds me so much of an MMO. I've learned that you wield power well, but how will you read responsibly? What do you mean? Thus far, the artifacts you've discovered in the island have a clearly defined force, an urn of supernatural, a hammer held by one of our mightiest that in turn took on a greater form. Hard power. The next artifact you seek holds an influence that moves under the radar, but may be more impactful than the others, the ability to change. And the artifact is the plainest one you've sought. It's the women's title belt. Or the trash can, one of the two. In 1995, when Alundra Blaze dropped the Women's World Championship into the trash on live television, WCW Nitro. It was not the first time that someone asked for more opportunities in the business, but it was the most striking. Find Alundra's trash can, and then, oh, Miss Perez, excuse me, Prodigy here. Hi there, Paul, Ghost Paul, what do I call you? Whatever. Caught word of you dropping some knowledge about these WWE artifacts, especially after Triple H Sledgehammer business. Cool, but here's my question. Why does nobody get the intel? If Alundra Blaze's infamous trash can is out there to be found, the future of the WWE Women's Division is going to find it, and that's me. Guess we're fighting Roxanne. Anyways, back to my spiel. I do WWE 2K25 content, so if you want to get that, I do videos and I do live streaming. Hit that subscribe button. We're almost at 750 subs. I think we're just a few away right now. Ideally, I'd like to have the channel up to 1,000 before July's over. I think we're on track for that right now, honestly. So that would be super cool to hit that. So if you're enjoying the content, hit that subscribe button. If you're not sure, well, I guess just watch a little more and I'm sure you'll be convinced. All right. right, so now we need to do a bunch of hits. We got our heavies in, so let's get our light attacks in. We did the carry. I think we've done all of them.
A tendency to believe that the whole locker room's out to get her, that it's the prodigy against the world. Corey, could that mentality serve as a hindrance to Roxanne in this match?
This will be a start of maybe, yeah, this will be the start of a new quest line, so it'll be a little bit easier to start.
Make her second guess herself. You can fully take control of this match.
But it sounds like we'll be fighting women this time. If, like, every update they give you, like, Paul Bearer is like, hey, you got to fight some people. Oh, yeah, I bet you for the next one, you're, like, finding, like, artifacts from the Firefly Funhouse, which is why you've got... Okay, so our wet blanket's upgraded now. We won the match we needed to, so wet blanket is now the next level, which will make it even better. That's awesome. I'm a little surprised my kids aren't here yet. Maybe the bus is delayed. Huh. Fine, you got lucky in one match, but the way I see it, if the trash can is somewhere on this island, the first one that gets it. Finders keeper, right? Oh, and there's Lash of Legend. Now, I like the way you think, finders keepers, which is why Blaze Trash Can is going to be my treasure. What? Y'all didn't think about the only ones? Not a chance. Okay, so this is interesting. I've reached a new X level. I've unlocked some new rewards. Oh, I'm feeling Usi. Who do you think will be the Persona cards for WrestleMania 41 pack? I don't know from the main event. Like, they've already done heel John Cena with his Brussels getup. So that was who my initial thought was. They could still, like, have the shirt he wore that night, but I don't know if you need that now. There's rumor about a new Roman, but it was a very underwhelming build for the Roman. And I think that's likely to be more and more of a Persona. Ooh. Okay. Excuse me, guys. My apologies. That's likely to be more of a Persona card in the new Bloodline card pack. So the actual attires, I don't know, because WrestleMania didn't have any standout attires as far as I was concerned. But I think the guest card will either be Joe Hendry or El Grande Americano. One of the two. Okay, so they're likely searching somewhere in an open area on the island, not inside a building. Well, that's very specific. So, like, I think they know people want Joe Hendry in the game. And I think this is the best way to do it. I bet they can cut a deal to get him in, potentially with the TNA Championship. Okay, so we need to find Roxanne and Lash. They're likely to be searching somewhere in the island, not inside a building. So we got to look. We'll check out the open area here first. Now, you'll know that they're there if they've got like a... Like, they'll have like a yellow logo on their head. It will mostly likely be El Grande Americano because his mascot at Chapter 3. Yeah, and I thought that was like one of the more likely ones. Like, they could just give us an almost Persona card with him for it. Because it's obviously almost under the mask, and they could just give us the Persona card for that. Well, I didn't see it in the hub, so it's not in the hub. So we'll go this way. We'll check the arcade tomorrow, then the Hero HQ. Ugh. I wish this was running at a higher frame rate. It makes my eyes go funny. Oh, they're there. All right. What do you mean you don't know where it is? You're in charge of trash on the island, are you? Yeah, even I've seen you walking around with the can. If anyone knows where a very specific, smaller, and potentially very powerful trash can is, the island janitor. I prefer custodian, actually, and I'm sorry, I don't think I've seen the trash can you described. Excuse me. What a waste of time. He didn't even know anything. I take it you didn't find the trash can? Wow, brilliant. Mind over here. I'm not giving up. If Alundra's trash can is out there, then the ghost of Paul Bearer is sending people out to look for it. Must have a very specific power. I'm not letting anyone stand in my way of getting it. And if that means taking out the two of you, is this a triple threat match? Oh, nope. Now it's a tag because Jakara Jackin, she has also been released. Hey, Boo, you were right about taking out the trash with these two. As much as I hate to suggest this, even the Prodigy recognizes numbers. What do you say we team up against a bully and her sidekick? I'll take my chances. You know what? The tag team match is the better way to go than doing a 4-way. With the island advertising 12 chapters, I think we will get a new one each month. Definitely going to wait to see who the cards are for the 41 before buying it. Not interested. The arena looks cool. I just, like, as somebody who's trying to make content about the game, I was like, I need to have the upgraded version of it. So, because I had dreams of making and growing this channel. But, yeah.
One person's trash truly is another's priceless WWE artifact. The trash can might still be missing, but this tag team match is on. Vicious running knee left.
Let's get her taunting. Get her up. Oh, she reversed it. Where are my kids?
A chain of reversals here. Every motion getting cut off. Kick to the gut. And here's a cover.
No, I'm not going to get pinned.
Only getting one out of that pin. Impressive one count, but still very early. And gets sent right into the corner. Oh, draping double axe handle.
Jakara Jackson, you don't even work here anymore. I think the next person I unlock is, or the next badge I do is Rabble Rouser. And then if I could get the one for signatures where you, I don't think they have all the answers in the game, but they have the one where you can stun them.
Oh, look at this combination of strikes.
Okay. Again? Come on, man. Or woman. Uh-oh. That was close, but we got a little bit of extra XP out of it.
Got him in the corner now. A reversal. Well scouted. Oh, vicious running knee lift.
Knee lift. Did I get all the light punches in? I don't know.
Each athlete finding an answer for everything thrown at them. Boom. Oh, man. Thrown with such force. The whole ring is rattling. Mounting a downed opponent. Look at them go. Over and over and over.
Yeah, this isn't annoying whatsoever.
Slap for the exclamation point. Every strike.
Now she's going to tag out. It's fine. Do need to stun her to get her signature on.
Catches a punch. He's certainly feeling that attack. Oh, draping double axe handle. Tandem offense in effect. A good team knows how to truly work as one. Ow, bam, oof, ouch. Neck breaker.
All right. We'll get her carried, and hopefully she doesn't reverse out of it. There we go. Oh, no! No! What the hell? That was glitchy AF. All right, I'm just gonna give me a second. I'm gonna close and reopen Elgato on my end, because oh, give me a second here, people. Oh, that's so loud in my ears now. There we go. Oh. I don't know if that's what I want. I'm looking for a job. But I don't know if that's what I want out of a job. Yeah. Okay, so give me 2 seconds here. I'm just going to check, because my kids haven't come home yet. They should have been home like 15 minutes ago. I'm just checking on their bus to see if there's any delays here. My apologies, guys. Just, you know, when you have kids, you want to make sure things are correct. Okay, so team, we'll do that match again here. And my kid's bus app is not... Okay, there it is. Here are the delays and cancellations. I know, sorry, this is not riveting content. Just want to check on my kiddos.
I guess the word is...
Sorry, 2 seconds, guys. Yeah, they're on bus 2. Okay, so they have a 10 to 20 minute delay on their bus. Interesting. Okay. Just let my wife. All right, let's get back into this. Is Metaphor even still a thing with Jakara Jackson being gone? I know they wanted to bring them all to the main roster at one point.
WWE superstars who weren't aware of it before, they certainly are now. One person's trash truly is another's priceless WWE artifact.
The trash can might still be missing, but this tag team match is on.
Leaning on the turnbuckle here.
Countering that offense.
Oh, God. Knee meets face. From the top.
Kick connects from the top.
All right, we're cooking here now.
First one missed, second one didn't.
Effective.
Oh, that hurt to the spine. Picking the spot. Kick gets caught.
What a display here. Counters on both sides.
All right, this is going much better than the first round.
Uh-oh. Harlem sidekick.
Oh, my gosh. Terminating knee smash.
Stop to the belly.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
And she reversed it. Boom! Good defense from him.
Listen to the impact.
Up into
I don't know if that's enough to pin her. I don't think it is.
Lash is out.
But we'll try.
He clearly wants to dish out more punishment.
Uh-oh. Harlem sidekick with the cover.
This might be it.
A kick out at two.
Still gotta get some work. I should have saved up that extra weighted, but I wanted to stun her to get rid of her signature she had saved up.
She's out of it, guys. Oh, my! Legend having trouble gauging the offense here.
So we're just gonna start plastering her with offense until she gets pinned. And hopefully she doesn't tag in Jakara, because we're
Can break an arm.
making her the example.
Uh-oh, no, don't do this. Don't do this.
Foot right to the belly. Boom! The arm taking the brunt of that.
The body's limits are being reached here.
Taking on so much offense. You got to worry about the lingering effects. Oh, a nasty
Okay. This is it. I think we're done here.
Up into the torture rack. Oh, feast your eyes. Hazardous situation for that.
1, 2, 3. Okay, there we go.
Scores the win for the team.
We got another win and a Hall of Fame challenge apparently done, so that's good. We should be able to get to another level here. I want to look at the badge situation, actually. Maybe I'll switch out that locomotion badge. Still ultimately finders keepers when we find this thing. I'll find it first anyways. You sure about that? Oh, and we got Trish and Lita in the action now. Yeah, you're sure about that? Trish, Lita, Michelle. What suddenly not cool enough to find Roxanne? It's all right. You can appreciate the presence of Hall of Famers. We just have as much claim over... Oh, Michelle McCool's there too. I completely missed her. Blaze of trash can as you do, but we're beginning to suspect that there may be some certain ghost isn't telling us. Meet us in the graveyard. We should talk. All right, so we need to go to the graveyard. For that, let's look at the badges quickly. So, what is the one? Rage is pretty good. Gain special when you reverse an attack. I want that one. We're unlocking that badge, and we're putting it in place of locomotion. Oh, and wet blanket. So wet blanket now, I have to win 50 matches, perform 500 strikes, and cause yellow damage to opponent's heads. So that'll take some time to get that up. In terms of the Always See It Coming, to get that stronger, 200 reversals and win 50 matches. All right, that's a lot of reversals. But I think that's a better way to go. That'll fill my special meter up quicker, and I'll be more likely to use it. And then banners, I just want to take a quick peek at the banners to see if there's something cool I could switch into. There are some cool ones here. You know, we'll use that one. That one's kind of cool. And do I not have a payback? Okay, so I can't... It says I have 5 payback points. But I don't think I can do any of them yet. Okay, so I don't know. I can't really use the paybacks right now. Okay, so we got to find the ghost of Paul Bearer. He'll tell us what's going on here. I'm sure he's got something that's going on here, my friends. Okay, he's over here. Trish, Lita, Michelle, to what I owe this pleasure. You haven't been exactly tight-lipped about a Lunder Blazers trash can. What's your angle? Angle? Especially after the display with Trip Sledgehammer, you knew letting this leak would have some superstars turning the island upside down for it. And I see superstars, current champions. Hell, I saw Chelsea Green dumpster diving, searching for it. Why do I get riled up when only one person can ultimately find it? I'm sorry, I may have gotten excited and spreading the news. Has allowed no, but I feel like I'm close. Excellent. Well, in the meantime, I have an idea to take advantage of drawing such a wide range of superstars out of the woodwork. An 8-person battle royale. All right. Typically, I don't like battle royals, but we'll see. Oh my god. I was not prepared. It's going to take a while to upgrade that. Honestly, just lay low, let them eliminate themselves a little bit, and just try not to take too much damage. That is my recommendation when you're in these messes. Oh, we got Julie and Stephanie in here.
She gets taken into the corner. Needs to get out. Oh, and step up Enziguri.
I don't think it's... Oh, no.
Top rope. This could be it.
Well, she's not coming after me, so...
Forearm to the face. Oh, nothing fair.
All right, Julia, let's see if I can get you out.
Hurricanrana.
All right, there's Julia. Let's see if we can get Liv. Sorry, Liv. I know you've had a bad run of it. Oh, Lita, I was trying to get her out. What are you doing?
Way to completely disrupt the momentum and buy yourself some time.
Sometimes the AI on these is so dumb. It's like, oh, that person's going to eliminate somebody, which would help me out significantly, but... Okay, so we got Liv out.
This might be the end of the line.
Again. At least she's not coming after me.
Oh, that's gonna sting. And he turned it around.
She blocked that one.
Headed back into the ring.
I'm not going to try and max things out in this one. I don't want to mess it up. Okay, there's Lita. We'll let those two fight. We'll let those two take each other out.
That can make an opening for her.
Boys?
But right hands
Shouldn't be.
creation and an escape. And the challenge officially being laid at Trish's feet with that attack.
That never works.
It's a revolving door of forearms. Ouch.
She got in just in time.
Connects on the kick.
Oh, no. Okay.
Oh, driving the elbow.
Could have been worse.
Sent to the corner.
Let those two continue to work on each other. Let these two fight it out a little bit.
Trading counters and reversals back and forth. Michelle getting out of harm's way. And strikes. Wow. That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
There we go. Now we just got to get Trish. We'll give her a finisher. Oh, no. Okay. Woo!
Stiff elbow will break that up.
We should be able to throw her out after this.
Feast your eyes. Trish's chances are fading.
There we go. We won the Battle Royale. Let's just see what he says, and then I got to talk to my kids because they just came in the house. So give me a moment. But let's just get this part finished off here. You made quite the impact again. Thank you. I may have a commish. There's Alundra Blaze. Is all this fuss really about a piece of plastic? Almost as much fuss as when I pulled that stunt. Will not WWE hate it? They still do, in a way. Trot me out when it serves them. Hide the message when it hurts. Weird how people are scared to acknowledge the past. Ah, Alundra. And I suppose you're not scared? Well, we've all got an agenda, but I'll shoot straight with you. Why do you do it? Putting a championship in the trash? Were you sticking it to the man, start a revolution, making a statement? Nothing as so grandiose. Sure, I was angry. I just wanted a match. I just wanted match time, and I wanted to fight. Wasn't getting where I wanted, so I made a move. And you know what? I didn't get it there either. They dismantled the whole division. It damn sure wasn't because I wasn't talented. The match you just had against 7 women will drive with drive and main event talent, I would have killed for that. You bet you would have. Oh, I got to fight like Yana Lundra. Paul, this is why I'm here. Why is my past self hanging around? Kind of unsettling. Might have something to do with this. You had it the whole time? Sorry, the wild trash can chase. But I did warn you at the beginning. I actually find that I have a modicum of responsibility in my position of power, however small it may be. Alundra speaks the truth, but not all are able. From where we stand, I have the opportunity to help share her story, say what we can in an unconventional way. We all yield power differently. This is how I chose to wield mine, how to use yours. Maybe something to consider as you fight your next opponent. Thought you'd never ask. Hey, Paul, what do you say to dust off the managerial chops just this one time? I'm eager to hop into my corner. I take all the more reason to dust off and show you I know you will. Okay, so what are we doing? We're fighting Alundra Blaze with the ghost of Paul Bearer? How do you do the apron attack and the apron dive? So the apron dive I still haven't quite figured out. Maybe it's like jumping through the ropes. I don't know. But the apron attack is when they're on the outside of the apron and then you pull them in. It's not easy to do. And I found that out by accident the other day. So this is going to be tough. Is regular Alundra Blaze in the game like as a manager? I wonder if you'll unlock her after beating this match.
Locking up with one another.
Losing some ground, getting their back against the ropes. Big right connects. Collar and elbow.
Got lucky on that one.
Shoved out of the way.
Running knee lift. He's headed up high.
Let's just get this out of the way. We'll work our magic on our stuff that we can hit right away.
Stream of moves, taking out Blaze.
This is a good job of keeping Blaze in check.
So, oh, nope. I thought she was going to jump out of that.
Can't be blinded by it.
I think that's easier said than
Get our taunt in.
You have a point there.
Now let's pepper her with some strikes.
Face value and not let the reputation get in your head. The offense catching up with her now. Oh, quick way to respond with a reversal.
Saw it coming and avoided it.
All right. I'm less... Okay, I'm not going to go for the... till she's stunned.
Right to the face. And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind. A non-stop flurry of offense from him.
Obviously taking our advice here, overcoming any sense of intimidation. Blaze's championship caliber is starting to fade now. Ooh, back
Oh.
elbow puts a stop to things. He's quick to get out of the way there. Rolling elbow. Woo!
That'll help build up this special faster. Being able, like, for every reverse getting that.
Kick. Both wrists captured and boom! Good night. What a
Being able to gain special while simultaneously being able to take theirs away when you stun them seems like a good way to do it.
Answers right back.
It's a decent amount.
kicks to the face. Oh, several kicks to the face and one more for good measure.
A steady stream of moves, taking out Blaze.
This is a good job of keeping Blaze in check. Oh, that knee just rocked him.
Roll up here.
Uh-oh. Oh, no! No!
Got it. Surprise.
No!
Gets the win.
I think we'll finish this match and we'll probably give this a rest. I might come back later tonight, but we'll get this match done for sure and finish this quest line because I feel like we're at the end of the quest line here. I'd like to get a little bit more done tonight, but we'll see just with everything. Like I said, I'm going to be going away for a day or two, so I need to get some stuff done before we go away. And my son would like to go to Magic Night tomorrow at the local card shop. So, all right. I shouldn't have lost there. That was just bad.
Double? Is that Alundra Blaze and Alundra Blaze? They both look great. I can't get over the ghost of Paul Bearer in Alundra's opponent's corner. What match are we watching?
Forget about it, boys. It's the island.
It's the island.
Carrying the Position. What's the thought here? Climbing up to the top, looking to go high risk. Perched up top. Diving knee drop.
Look at this. He's feeling it and looking for some support from the crowd.
Barbaric amount of stomps. A steady stream of moves taking out Blaze.
This is a good job of keeping Blaze in check.
As one of the most dominant women in wrestling history, Alundra Blaze has to be a big hurdle for any opponent.
Yeah, Cole, but a lot's changed here in WWE since Blaze's reign. Alundra might struggle to keep up with a more fast-paced match in the ring. And that might be the start of the momentum swing Alundra needed. But Alundra has to push now while the window's open.
Okay, this is the apron attack right here. Oh, come on, let me get her.
Hard right hand. What are we going to see here?
DDT.
Spiking DDT.
So that's the apron grapple. But getting people to that position just isn't the easiest.
Setting it up. Thunderous clothesline. He's in complete command here.
Yeah, you can see Alundra struggling to keep up with her opponent's pace here, and she's on her back foot now. Excellent opportunity for her to shift the momentum. She's trying to rally, giving it all she's got to get back on top of this match.
What's up? Back at it again, I see. Yep. Trying to get the island wrapped up. I think I'm finishing up very soon, but I might come back later tonight. Kids soccer is coming up, and I got to do a little bit of house cleaning still too. Oh, come on. I didn't want her on there. I don't think you have to purchase it.
A steady stream of moves taking out Blaze.
This is a good job of keeping
She dodged another.
and that might be the start of the momentum.
You son of a gun.
But Alundra has to push now while the window's open.
Oh, and he manages to reverse.
Okay. So we got one. Hopefully that stuns her. Good. And now we can go for number 2. I'm not sure that'll pin her with this being the final match in the run here. All right. We're done that. So I assume we get Ghost Paul Bearer as a manager available now? As an unlock, per se? Come on. Despite my hesitation, it was nice to return to ringside, more light than I'm used to in the graveyard. I do apologize for my ruse earlier. Still don't get it, and that's okay. Not everything has to be for everyone. That's the point sometimes. I am encouraged, though, to see my many shortcomings. After all, I'm still dead, not blind. Until we meet again. Ooh, sorry, it's just fun. Okay, so we got an Alundra Blaze banner, Julia and Stephanie Vecchare banner, Jakara Jackson and Lash Legend banner. We do unlock Ghostly Paul Bearer, and we got some extra VC and stuff. So we got some more VC to work on tonight, I guess. Because I'm gonna put a little more of that VC into my guy. Man, I used to have a Lotus Mox Jet and a Chaos Orb Black when the dual lands Soul Ring. Ah, nice. That would have been cool. Yeah, no, we're my boys have gotten back into it. Behind me here somewhere, up there, I've got my 30-plus-year-old Magic cards from like Fallen Empires and Ice Age, and I haven't played them in years. I've just had them there. But we recently got back into it. I picked up Fallout Commander deck and 2 other Commander decks from Costco, and my boys have gotten one. So my son would like to go to Commander Night and play again. So we'll update this a little bit later. Okay, guys, we're going to cut the stream a little bit early. I want to go a little bit longer, but you know what? I think it makes sense to get my house in order before my wife gets home, because she'll be home before me, as she's got my other boy somewhere across the city. So we'll potentially be back tonight. We'll continue to work on this. We've got 3 more quests to go here. So we've got a 0-1. It looks like a John Cena one and Rich Orikawa. I don't know what that's going to be about. So, and some of these have some VC, and then we'll spend some of this earned VC on upgrading my character to make him even a little bit better. And then hopefully we can start working on some of the Chapter 3 stuff, because I want that Cyborg Randy Orton. I really hope they make a MyFaction card for it. Anyways, guys, if you haven't had a chance, hit that like, hit that subscribe. That's more important. Hit that subscribe button. Help me out. We're trying to grow the channel. I'd like to be at 250, or sorry, not 250. I'd like to be at 1,000 subs before the end of July. That would be amazing. I'd be so happy. So, and that, share me with your friends. If you got friends that play wrestling, tell them to subscribe. Anyways, guys, have a great day. We'll talk later.